I think where the two characters are right now, relatively in their own space and time, is will they get together? Won't they get together? How will Booth deal with that? I think it's really in Booth's mind that he has these genuine feelings for her. She thinks that it was just because of the brain tumor and the surgery, so he really has to court her, and I think that from where we left off, we're kind of really back to ground zero, or even before ground zero, because he's trying to court her, and she's kind of a bit standoffish about that, not really feeling it. So he's got to convince her, and she has to kind of let that Booth character in. And the best part about will they or won't they is we really didn't, because it was a fantasy sequence for the end of last season in the show, the way it ended. So we really didn't. So the field is so wide open for these two and their romance and where they can go with it. So it's a true romance that's still waiting to blossom. The start relatively for the characters is about 6 weeks. So she is off digging up Aztecs in Guatemala, and I'm kind of coming around and trying to figure out what my life is all about, because I came out and I didn't really know who she was. And so within that 6 weeks, I've been working with Booth has been working with Sweets and trying to figure out what he's all about and what he's made of. So when she does come back, it makes for a very interesting reunion, because he's there but he isn't there. So I think it'll unravel in the next few episodes fully how that happens. He's kind of dressed regulation FBI, not fully into his, his loud ties and his belt buckle and his specific uniform that shows rebellion against the FBI. So he's trying to get his feet back underneath him, and in doing so, he's being approached by, clowns that he thinks he's afraid of or used to be afraid of and doesn't know of, and his feelings for her. And I think that's how the season will unravel, is that he'll really feel that these feelings are very strong for her, and he is convinced that they're made for each other. Cindy plays a psychic who comes in and reveals to us a little bit about the future and where we are as far as our relationship is concerned, what happened to us in the past, and things are happening around with the Squints and other people that she's saying, and they're not believing it, and then something happens and they do believe it. So she plays a psychic, and we worked with her yesterday and did a stunt sequence. She did a great job. I think the relationship is the key for us. It's always been that. That's been our show. And, we really had a strong season last year with the relationship, where it brought us and where these two are going to hook up. I think you'll see more of that, and I think that you'll really see a better connection with the possible more romance with the two of them, because Booth really needs to kind of court her in a way. And it just will make for a really exciting relationship-driven drama for television, and one that's not seen anywhere else but on Bones.